So today what I'm going to show you is an amazing burger recipe. And this recipe is by Jeff Novick, and I just happened to find it in the Esselstyn Plant Strong Cookbook, which is another awesome cookbook that I use weekly. But we've been using Jeff Novick's burger, not this burger recipe, another one, for about 9 or 10 years now, since we've been vegan. And we love it. We haven't changed it. I have a video of it, and I'll put a link to that video below. But this is another one. So I felt, okay, 9 years or so, it's time for a change. So we are going to try this one. And we loved it. It's easy to make and delicious. Your family will love this. What you're going to need, I'm going to walk you through the ingredients. And what I'll do is I will put the original recipe in the link below. I will, or you can just pause the video right there. But I'll put all the ingredients, and then I of course have modified it to my family's taste. And that's the beauty to all these recipes. Okay, so what I've got here is I've got 2 cans of kidney beans. Of course, you guys know me, I double everything. So 2 cans of kidney beans, and I've got 1 can of garbanzo beans, because I have garbanzo beans that are frozen, and I'm going to put the other can, which is the frozen garbanzo beans, which have been defrosted, by the way, in here. And the way you do that is you just soak them overnight, you boil them in the morning, you drain them, you cool them down, you stick them in the freezer. That's it. So I've got that here. Then we've got rice. Then this is just brown rice. You can use any brown rice. I just grabbed long grain brown rice. You're going to need sweet potatoes. You're going to need oats right here. And you're going to need spices. And this is my own spice mix. And we've got garlic powder, onion powder, no salt seasoning right here. I've got a little parsley, and then this is a barbecue seasoning from My Spice Sage. I buy almost 99% of my seasonings from them, and it is delicious. And so that's all going to go in here. And then instead of salsa, which the recipe calls for, I'm going to put a little bit of barbecue sauce in there. So let's get started. So all I'm going to do is put everything in my mixing bowl. And this does a fantastic job. This is a KitchenAid mixer, and I'm using the paddle for it. I'm just going to put everything in the bowl and mix it. Okay, here goes. Okay, so it is mixed up, and as you can see, it looks delicious. It smells absolutely delicious. And like I made this my own with adding the spices I like, you can do the same thing with yours. So what I like to do is I will just pound everything down, and I will cover this for about 15 minutes and just let it sit. And that really helps the oats kind of puff up a little. So I will see you guys in 15 minutes. Okay, so this has been sitting for about 15 minutes, and it is delicious. I mean, I could eat this with a spoon and be happy. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make them into burgers. Now, you have a choice. You can grill these, you can put them in a panini, or you can broil them, which is the one that I'm going to do. We're going to broil them. I'm going to put them on a pan. So I've got my broiler set at medium right now. And I usually do this with wet hands, so that way I don't have any sticking. And I will just make these into patties, and I will fill this tray with patties. So just a handful. We like our burgers a little on the big side. There you go, easy peasy. Put it on there. So we'll be back. Okay, so I'm going to place them in my middle to low rack. I've got my broiler on, it's ready. And I usually do it between 10 and 15 minutes each side. So, but I got to keep an eye on them. So I'm going to put this on for 10 minutes and check, and then another 5 if it needs more. And then I'll bring them out and flip them. Okay, so it's been 15 minutes. And I'm going to take these out. And you can see they are perfect. And then we're going to flip them. And then we're going to do the other side. So you got to be gentle because they're fragile until you cook the other side. So I'm going to flip all of these and then put them in for another 10 minutes or so. Okay, so it's been another 10 minutes and we're going to take these out. And I turned off my oven and they are perfect. And now I'm just going to put the bread buns in and just give those about a minute. And these are delicious. Now there's one difference in these burgers compared to my other burgers is that these are sweeter because of the sweet potato. So keep that in mind. So if you want a savory burger, then try my other recipe, but definitely try these. So we'll cool these down a little bit and then show you how we're gonna. Okay, so dinner is served and I've just got the burgers. We've got all sorts of toppings and sides. I made a macaroni salad for a side and that's dinner. This burger freezes really well. So I have 4 burgers left and I will put those in the freezer for a rainy day. Thanks for watching.